Yo, what up, what up? It's the one and only Murphy Lee, man. St. Louis is on. St. Lunatic in the building, man. St. Louis is always representing, you know what I'm talking about? You see me, I don't care if you're looking or not. St. Louis, you know what I'm talking about? I'm Mr. Wintertime Sell. Why? Because I'm cold, you know what I mean? And you watching the Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. Mother sucker.
This is not your regular station. This is a whole new thing. Wild up, pal up, goddammit, because we're about to rile you up. Stay tuned immediately.
Hey, immediately, yeah.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy T Magic. You are now watching the Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. What you thought you saw, you really didn't see it.
Yo, what's up? It's Immediately Chopper. You're now watching the Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. You know what it is, baby. Tap in. Immediately Chopper.
You're watching Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. Big dude.
Yeah, this your boy Drummer Boy, a.k.a. D-Boy Fresh, and you watching me right here on Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. Beneficial. And yeah.
What's up, man? It's Hit Kid. You watching Immediately Kinfolk.
Yo, what up? This is Penny Hardaway, and you're watching the Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. Stay tuned.
Immediately, I walk up in the room, these hoes choose on me repeatedly.
Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. Action.
Immediately, Kinfolk.
What's up now? What's going on?
How are y'all?
Thanks for coming through. It's the Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. One hard-ass podcast. I'm your host, Uncle Kinfolk. This guy to the left of me, man, who's a damn fool.
DeRone Payne.
DeRone Payne.
Yeah, man.
And my brother, Dirty Fresh. What's up, man?
What's up, man? What's
got
going
Dirty
on?
Fresh here.
We got Dirty Fresh in the building.
In the building, man.
Holding it down like gravity, man.
Standing on business, man. Indeed, man. We got a great show lined up for our watchers and our viewers and our listeners, man. We have the great Murphy Lee.
What the hook gon' beat?
Yeah, the St. Lunatic. Yeah, the U-City vet. You know what I mean? A real one, man. Definitely going to be going behind the grind, having some legendary commentary that's very, very necessary for my kinfolk. Was that your chip drill? Chip drill. The tip drill swipe. The infamous tip drill swipe.
I know what's going on.
Immediately,
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
BET Uncut, man.
BET Uncut King. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, straight up.
Nah, straight up, man. Murphy Lee
I appreciate
definitely.
you in my childhood.
Shake Your Tail Feather, Grammy Award winning. You know what I'm saying? He won a Grammy with that joint, bro.
Man.
Definitely, man. It's definitely somebody I feel like, man, who deserves his respect and roses. And we got him coming up on the show for legendary commentary. But first of all, we're going to get to this fresh of the day, you know what I mean, in just a moment. But you just sit and chill.
Stay right
and
there.
just stay right there.
Roll up.
Drink up. Go ahead and get everything. Get some food. And
Some
just
popcorn.
prepare for a power hour. All right?
Yeah.
It's the Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. One hard-ass podcast. Let's go.
Immediately, Kinfolk.
And we're back.
Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. And we've come to the segment where we have what's called the fresh of the day. Now, the fresh could be tech. It could be shoes. It could be clothes. It could be jewelry. It could be whatever, we think is fresh. Today, we're going to tap into the Ford Everest. Have you seen this truck?
I have.
Check out the Ford Everest. It's the fresh of the day.
Wow.
I like the Ford Everest.
It's nice. It's nice.
You seem like...
But it's a Ford.
What's the problem with the Ford?
You know what Ford means, right?
What does it mean?
Found on the road dead. I'm a Chevy guy, man. Shout out to Ford, man.
Hey, my Chevy.
This may be the first Ford that I might have to go and grab, though.
No, the Ford Everest is nice. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we get on here and we show like fresh of the day, and we had like the first Lamborghini electric car, which is like $300,000.
Yeah.
But we want to be able to show something that's fresh that can be also be affordable as well.
The affordable Ford.
The affordable Ford is definitely affordable. You know what I'm saying? So you got
2 years though. Well, go ahead.
Send us our checks.
Yes.
And then just leave
I'll
them out.
take it.
We'll take his share.
Chevy, tap in for the win. Come on. You know how we do, baby.
But you know what else is a win?
What's a win?
Murphy Lee.
Murphy Lee's coming up, man. We got Murph Dirt coming up.
Yes,
Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. Legendary commentary coming up next.
Immediately, Kinfolk.
Immediately Kinfolk Podcast, one hard-ass podcast. And to the right of me, I have my kinfolk.
You sure is it to your right, but if we was in a circle, would I be to your left a little bit, kind of, sort of?
In the cipher with me.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's my twin folk, my kinfolk. Murphy Lee.
Yes,
What's going on, Murph Dirty?
Yeah, man.
Listen.
What's happening?
Yes, sir.
First of all, I got to give you respect and roses.
What's those?
Respect and roses is what I give R&Rs, what I give to those that I feel like are in GOAT status.
Respect and roses.
That has the ability to be able to have transcended
music to have started the wave, their own wave, in today's society and music and culture, you know what I mean? It's not a lot of that, you know what I mean? So respecting roses because the longevity and what you've done for the culture, man, respecting roses, man.
Immediately,
You know what I'm
yes.
saying? Seriously,
Appreciate
bro.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling, man?
Cool, man. I want to give you yours. We're going to call it Reefer and Raps.
Reefer and Raps! Reefer and Raps!
I want to give you your flowers, your reefer flowers too.
I appreciate it,
We
man.
love that.
For all that you do, man. You do a lot, man. You're very motivational. You one of them guys I watch all the time. You know
I
what I'm saying?
appreciate it, man.
You my brother. I can pick up the phone and call you, but I be watching your moves online, man, and I be so proud of you, bro. I be like,
thank
man,
you,
my
man.
cat be like, you
Thank
full force, consistent
Thank you, man.
at everything you do. You don't stand still.
I can't.
I love it.
Thank you, bro.
I love
Immediately,
it. I love you
Thank you.
motivation, bro,
Nah,
at all
thank you,
times.
man.
You one of the ones I be watching. I be like, my cat be motivated. Be like, get your ass up, boy.
But see, you're motivating me because you're in here right now with this boot on.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
Hey, what happened? What happened? Tell me what
to
happened.
the leg, man?
I know you and Kevin Hart's got one right now too. Tell me what's
Hey,
going
same
on.
story. When I tell you I had to send that to my wife, man, that was the same story, bro. When he did that, when he said, I
racing.
seen it, I was like, man, that's the
Crazy.
same thing. He talking about he funny. But I don't think it's really an age thing. I think it's a dumb thing. Most like he said, he did something dumb.
Yeah, you did something dumb.
I did something dumb too. I should have just took one. I hit a nice ass double. I know it was a double, and I just went and I slowed down, and then I was like, should I slide? And I faked the slide, and then said, no, I don't feel like sliding, and tried to come back up, and that motherfucker rolled up under me. I was tripping, but I never broke anything in my life, and I played sports every 3/4 out of 4 of my entire life, probably in Pampers.
So you played what,
And so this is
baseball,
fun. Yeah, baseball, basketball.
football?
No, I don't do football. We play Madden.
Okay.
I don't do football though.
Yeah.
But
I'm
we
not
do baseball, basketball. We play soccer all the way up until like high school, and then I play everything, man.
Man, that's crazy.
Pool, spades, dominoes. Where you want to go?
Immediately,
Where you want to
yes.
All right, so you
Bowling. Let's go. Kickball. Where you go? But now I'm a professional softball player too. If people don't know, we get down. So I continue that. That's better than baseball. I'm telling you, people don't know. I want all my young folks who like my son 18 and like you can't find no baseball. If you ain't going to the league or you ain't going playing JUCO or nothing like that, boy, you can't find ain't no baseball leagues. You know what I'm saying? Man, that softball, boy, picture all of those people playing underhand. Well, it's kind of professional now, but they know how to do stuff.
Yeah,
No, not that one. Not that kind.
Not that one. Okay.
That's too fast. That's the
That's
girl
too fast.
softball.
Girl softball be sick.
We ain't doing that, man. It's just slow pitch softball. But people know how to throw curveballs. People know how to do all types of stuff. That ball could be over here and drop right there, strike, all types of stuff. So it's a real deal. Like they got the world this weekend, matter of fact, down in Columbus, Georgia. All black softball league, man. It's real deal.
Yeah.
Man.
Immediately,
Hey, people need to
yes.
get people. Man, I'm never mind. I'm gonna get back behind that.
No, but I'm saying to me it makes
it's
sense
crazy.
because when I hear you talk about this, all I think about is batter up. That's all. That's all I hear in my head.
Now,
Like,
that's
you know what
St.
I'm saying?
Louis, though.
Nah,
The
that's where it
Cardinals
came from.
and-
That's where it came from. We ball players. We've been doing that. That's St. Louis though too.
That's the culture
We love
out
baseball.
there.
Yeah, baseball is used to be the it.
Yeah. Now is it Sexy Red?
Sexy Red is winning.
Yeah,
She's having her way.
She's having her way, man.
Oh yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah.
She's got her own character. She in her own lane doing her own thing. She turned it up.
What do you feel about the female takeover? Because what's happened with Sexy Red is exactly what took place with Glorilla the summer prior to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
People be hating on the women, man. It's stupid, right? Cause we'll get on record and be like, shake that ass, girl. You know what it is, bitch.
Yeah.
You feel me? The men been doing it since Luke started it.
Yeah.
We've been doing it forever. We call it booty records. We call them shake your ass records. We call them all that type of shit. But once a girl get on there and be like, shit, shake my ass, and say it herself.
Niggas like, whoa.
Man, yeah. Now we like, man, y'all shouldn't be talking like need to be a woman.
Yeah.
My daughter don't need to see this. No, she don't. Didn't your daughter, you kept your daughter away from him too. So
Yep.
keep her away from that if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's grown folk
Immediately,
music.
yes.
It's for the club. You know what it's for. Quit acting like we acting, man. It's just music. You know what I'm saying? We take it beyond that and be like, they not raising your kids. Don't quit
You should be
doing
raising
that.
your kids.
Thank you.
Man,
Thank
well-
you. There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
You gotta raise your
It's
kids.
not rated
If your
PG.
kid, right? If your kid being raised by a song,
It's over with.
I can't say that though, because
Immediately no.
boy,
Hey, we was see, all right,
it's right. Songs that raised us, but that was our personality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel it and I understand it, but man, we gonna all go through phases, man. If your man, you gonna have to raise them how you gonna raise them.
Man,
And sometimes you can't fight it.
Yeah.
I got my daughter grown as hell. Boy, we couldn't fight, man. We couldn't fight some shit. we had to go through some shit.
Yeah.
And what you gonna do? Nothing. But support, that's all you can do. So I think it's don't feel like they life is changing them. Like, no, it's the same booty records we was doing. Now they doing it more. They was the ones anyway.
Yeah.
It's good to see them back on the dance floor. How about that? It's good to see people back on the dance floor.
Yes.
If the girls got to do it, let's do it. They back people back on the dance floor.
Yeah.
You know, I don't club, but they out there.
Yeah, they out there.
Yeah, man.
Definitely that. I feel like if you remember back in NWA days, which is one of my inspirations, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, don't matter, just don't bite it. You know what I'm saying? And all the, you know, the records that they put out or whatever. Like
St. Louis classic. My dick is my motherfucking dick. It was shit. It was some shit out there.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. So how do you feel like? Do you feel like St. Louis gets the respect it deserves as far as what you guys have given to the culture?
Man, they actually don't care, but you gonna get what you gonna get.
Yeah.
You gonna get what you gonna get.
Yeah.
Fuck all that.
Yeah.
Can I cuss?
Yeah, you can cuss.
You do whatever you want.
Immediately, yes.
We gonna have to mute you on the radio. You know what I'm saying? But
It's okay.
It's okay. We gonna
I don't want to cuss. I don't really want to cuss.
You are free.
Because I know how to say cuss words clean. I can say some, it's a feeling. Cuss word is really just a feeling you trying to get off real quick, so you say that motherfucker like that.
Yeah.
You feel like you say that motherfucker. I could have said something else.
Yeah. But you gotta
just how it came out.
That's our period.
Yeah.
What?
That's our exclamation
That's
mark.
our period.
That's how we end that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's how we end it. You know what I'm saying? I think Lauryn Hill said it like, she was like, she'll add an MF for the stupid motherfuckers. Like, you know what I mean? She said that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. All right, so I want to say this. Murph was one of the first people that got me on the plant-based wave.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? You were still on that wave.
23 years.
23 years. 24.
Immediately.
He's the only person I know that's been plant-based longer than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I stopped in 2002. It's 23 now, so I'm 21 years. This man is 24 years. This is before it was, I always say, this is one of my punchlines. I say, you are what you eat, and all I eat is impossible. So, you know what I mean? You did. But I mean, like, you started that, you know what I mean? And I mean, I remember the whole team, all the lunatics were on that, man. Like, what led to that? What led to that? Because St. Louis got barbecue.
I know, just reading and shit.
You know
Ali had us on some knowledge of self stuff that was very, very enlightful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially at a young age. And man, I remember, boy, trying to quit pork. And I just be like, damn.
We all got St. Louis.
Granny,
St. Louis real.
And I used to come home, man, ain't nothing to eat. I used to be like, fuck, what I'm gonna do?
Yeah. And this was before. There was no plant-based.
Man, this is my junior year, man.
The food had to be nasty.
This is my junior. This is like 97. Because I graduated in 98.
No Impossible Burgers.
Yeah, it wasn't no Impossibles.
Man, it wasn't nothing.
What's that? Beyond Burgers.
You know the only veggie burger that y'all didn't know about?
What's that?
Whatever burger that they served out at lunch.
Oh my God!
It was a soybean burger.
Oh my God!
Oh man!
Yeah.
All I like, we used to call them murder burgers.
Yeah, murder burgers. That's what we used to call them. Murder burgers.
Yeah. Because it's gonna send you straight there. Reason why I sent you straight there, why?
Yeah, because
you was at home eating all the bullshit.
Yes, exactly. So
we thought that was the bullshit.
Yeah,
the way they cooked it was bullshit. And how they served it to us and stuff. But that was actually the good shit.
Yeah,
that made you shit.
Flush you out.
It's flushing the other shit
you
out.
had to eat it. Like if it had, man, hey man, lunch was lunch. You had to eat it. You had to eat it.
Yeah, indeed. You know what I mean? Murphy Lee. Where'd the name come from?
Pimpin'. Nah, my granddad, man, is Big Murphy Lee. My middle name is Murphy Lee. I'm Tory Murphy Lee. Actually, my last name is Lee.
Okay.
So Tory Murphy Lee is me.
What part of St. Louis, the U City?
U City.
You said it. U City.
Yeah.
University City.
University City.
St. Louis County. Yeah. Definitely. One of the. It's like I ain't gonna say the heart of St. Louis. It's just in the middle of St. Louis, right? We separate
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to you, City.
Shout out to you, City. East St. Louis across the bridge.
Oh yeah, man, I love East St. Louis.
Yeah, I remember going on bringing our tour bus rap hustles through St. Louis in 02, and we had a tour bus driver, and he quit because he didn't want to go across the bridge to East St. Louis.
Right.
The man
So
said,
he quit. He immediately know he quit. You know what I'm saying? Like the man quit on us. I gotta tell a story. The first time I was able to meet you was through Ali, and I came out to St. Louis. I think it was like maybe like 02, 03. And you had the yellow Benz, the yellow joint or whatever, man. And just like, you know, just always was super cool, super like humble, and always have been that spirit, like, you know what I mean, no matter what. You know, this is what hit record out, you know, what the hook gonna be was like, you know what I mean, was the vibe at the time, like, you know what I mean, and just very, very humble spirit, you know what I'm saying? Like the humility and the humbleness, where did that come from, man?
I can't even explain it, man. Cause everybody, we all mean as a motherfucker. All my family. I can't explain it. I guess I got my mean moments, man. My family be telling me I'm mean as a motherfucker. Boy, you daddy, you mean? You be tripping. I be tripping sometimes. But yeah, man, I'm come from shit. Yeah. So you don't get shit and then be like, dude, that shit's stupid to me. Yeah. I think that's like the dumbest thing ever to change once you get something of that nature, whether it's fame or money. You know what I'm saying? Like, to change, not change it like, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to change your environment. You're supposed to, you know, don't go into shit. You're supposed to save your life. I ain't talking about that. Nothing that got to do with that. I'm talking about just strictly you as a person. Yeah. You get to treat motherfuckers who do shit for you crazy and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Workers. Everybody workers now. Nigga, that was your partner. That ain't he just a worker. Like, you gotta watch how you talk to him. Like, you get to talking that crazy shit because you feel it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody been through it, and some people need to get checked. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't get checked, you see the ones that don't get checked.
Immediately, yes.
I feel that.
You see them. Boy, they some assholes. But I know what money do. You know what I'm saying? If you was cool and laid back and shit before you got the money, you're gonna be like that when you get the money. If you was an asshole before the money,
this is gonna amplify who you are.
Bigger asshole after.
Did your brother Keywan like influence you growing up with Keywan? Like, how did that influence?
That's why I'm an old head.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Keywan too, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I was to take him with him. Take him with him, little brother. You know what I'm saying? Take him. Nope. No, can I go outside and take him?
Yeah, take him with
Take him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 4 years younger than him. But I was there. So if he 12, I'm 8. I'm around the teenage shit.
Yeah.
When he 15, I'm 12. I'm around that shit. They frapping, boom. So I'm 12, thinking I gotta get me some fast. Well, I'm talking about quit playing, man. I thought I was grown. I never stayed with my age, and I guess that's why I'm the little old head.
Yeah, like the young OG. You know what I'm saying?
And then they named me Murphy Lee in the middle. Like, you named me Murphy Lee too. That's an old Mississippi, you know what I'm saying? My granddad from this. You know what I'm saying? You gonna live like my son named Righteous, my other son named Divine. You feel me? My daughter named Essence. Like, you gonna live in what you is. You know what I'm saying? I'm Murphy Lee. They playing blues all in the crib. I'm on that. I'm on that.
Bobby Blue Blade.
I mean, stroking.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Exactly.
I'm talking about, you know what it is.
So I was going to ask you about your influences. So was that like just the music that was playing around you influenced you?
And then go to the drive-in and fake sleep on the way back home while they fire up a joint or something. My mom and dad, you know what I'm saying? Not dad, but my stepfather. And they literally playing, you know what I'm saying, some OJs or some Temptations or some, you know what I'm saying, some Smokey Robinson.
The vibes.
So that's all in me too, you know what I'm saying? Then I can go in my auntie room. She gonna close the door. She gonna be playing Prince, New Edition, Michael Jackson, you know what I'm saying? NWA. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna go riding with my cousin who over there got to make a few sales. So he gonna be rolling. He gonna be playing UGK, MJG, and 8-Ball. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All of that, and then Bone Thugs and Harmony with the people who I'm riding with. They just got their license.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So now I'm rolling. We rolling now. We 16. Boom, Bone Thugs. You feel what I'm saying? We going all the way to C-Bows and dating families.
You going all the way around. Like, that's when hip hop, like, you going all the way around the globe.
Definitely. You know, and I'm from St. Louis, so we get it all. So we E40, Spice One. You feel what I'm saying? All that did something to us. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna ask you about that. I wanted to ask you about that. Like, it was a couple of records. DJ Quick's Just Like Compton. They discussed the California
St.
gang
Louis.
culture, you know what I'm saying, St. Louis, you know what I'm saying? Ice Cube, My Summer Vacation. There were songs that like, you know, it was like talking about the Lou, you know what I mean? Like, how was it for me? I see like, okay, how you guys, when I say y'all, the Lunatics, you know what I mean, as a whole, and then we're gonna get to the Murphy Lee solo, but I want to get like to, okay, the Lunatics. And how did you guys come together? You know what I mean? How did that happen? And then how was it being the youngest of that, featuring on like these, like Shake a Tail Feather one,
you know, Bad Boys,
Bad Boys, being on the Free City album, like seeing that from you being the youngest, how was that, man? Like,
man, I'm the little brother of one of the biggest artists on earth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, I was always around them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, that it went from take them with you to where Murph.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, where Tori going? You know what I'm saying? I'm with him regardless. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in the backseat of a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? And City Spud was always around. And him and Nelly was drum on the drum team together and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So City was always into rapping and making beats and things of that nature. So hanging around him, you know what I'm saying, already. And that's it, man.
Yeah.
It's because we already was a circle of it, and it was through sports, you know what I'm saying? Through baseball, it was already doing, you know what I'm saying? Athletes, they on the same, him and Keywan was on varsity baseball together, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a little brother, so I'm coming up in the same way, and I'm hanging around him, playing the neighborhood games.
I think it's beautiful.
Damn, my childhood was doper than everybody else's.
Nah, it had to be. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, I'm just saying. I'm talking about our age group. Period. I ain't even talking about just eyes. Eyes was our neighborhood. I put it against anybody.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about just that part of it. Like, boy, you missed that shit.
Yeah.
And we wonder why kids and shit going crazy and they doing all this crazy shit because they missed that shit. That shit was so dope. If you didn't grow up like that, you will be crazy.
Yeah.
Immediately, yes.
Yeah, you didn't really experience it. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, I think to me, you know, you are one of the slept on. You know what I mean? You were one of the slept on.
What do you mean by slept on? We hear this a lot. Let's speak on the word slept on before we answer the word slept on.
All right, so the word slept on, I feel like, or the word to me, it's like I always feel like everybody sleeping on me gonna wake up working for me. And I feel like there are certain people who they have this thing, but they're just for some reason like it's just not as celebrated as others. You know what I mean? And when I feel like it should be. You know what I mean? When I look at you and I look at, okay, Shake a Tail Feather was a Grammy, it won a Grammy. You know what I mean? And what you did to the culture, you know what I mean? Like working with, you know, mega producers like JD, you know what I mean? And, you know, just your track record. And I know you like me, we don't live in the past, you know what I mean? It ain't about what we did, it's about what we doing. But I just think like, you know, you are one of those ones, and your bars, you are a real lyrical spitter. You know, when you listen to a verse from Murphy Lee, you're gonna get some punchlines. You know what I mean? And I just think people don't like. I think for me, looking at it, I was like, man, like this guy is a spitter. I put him on against any spitter. Murph can go toe to toe when you're talking about putting those bars together. But I think like the wave of St. Lunatics and Nelly and what y'all brought to the game is like sometimes it got so commercialized that individuals don't kind of see like the real lyricism and the ability of you. You know what I mean? To me, you know what I'm saying? That just to me.
I mean, it just depends on where you looking and what part are you looking for.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? You looking at what celebration are you looking at? Where you looking at you at that party? Okay. So you don't see the celebration, but the celebration is there. This is our 20-year anniversary for Murphy's Law. Shout out to myself.
Man, come on, man.
You know what
Immediately, yes.
Yes, sir. See, the fact to be able to build a foundation like we did and be able to work on weekends 23 years later.
That's a blessing.
You know what I'm saying? It's a motherfucking wowzer. You know
Immediately, yes.
And so that's what I love, and that's the celebration.
Exactly.
That's what we doing. We don't do nothing but go around and having family reunions. It's a celebration to see my people's like, dang, we straight still doing this. You know what I'm saying? I can come back 4 times a year in that same city.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? But like, it's so many lanes out here, man. Yeah, we was in that fast lane at one point in time. That was dope. We was rolling.
Yeah.
You know, we might go 120.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
It depends on where we land, where you get.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You might go, you
That's
go
very
fast,
true.
but
That's very true.
But man, one thing I learned about being in big cities like LA and Atlanta and things of that nature is that, damn, that highway got like 5 lanes.
5 lanes.
6 lanes.
Yes.
4 lanes.
Yes.
Why you everybody in the same? You ain't gotta be there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's too many lanes going on. I was in that fast lane. It was fun as hell.
Yeah.
Hey, but we gonna rock this. And then I moved on over. I was cool with moving on over, and I'm still on the highway of hip hop.
Hey.
I love it. You know what I'm saying? I don't
man.
need to be celebrated by none of it. I don't need your numbers on your books. Cause one thing I learned about numbers and all that, man, the NBA, because if you want to go numbers, we the ones. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about like this NBA. I looked at the NBA when they did the 75.
Yeah.
75, bro. It's been 400 a year. It's so many people in the NBA, man, that's cold. You know what I'm saying? So many people that don't make it that's cold. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
50 ain't enough. Like, when they be doing them top hundreds, like, it ain't enough. So I'm cool with not being celebrated because I'll be putting people before me, too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some cold motherfuckers on earth, man.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? So it's what you
truly
do
is.
with what you got. You know what I'm saying? Stay in your own lane, do your own thing, make your own change. It's on you to emphasize on that. You know what I'm saying? It's on me to make sure I stay intact with what's mine, what work with me. I treat it like McDonald's and Burger King. Like, I'm gonna keep my Big Mac rolling. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they love what I'm feeding. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna feed you some good shit. I grew up, so they grow with me too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't looking I ain't trying to be on that stage. I'm cool with that. I got this other stage that sell out too. This shit is this shit is phenomenal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Then we talk, and then the new shit, I'm able to present new shit too, because we talking that grown shit, and the people that came to see me, they understand. I ain't talking out like a lie. I ain't talking a lie. I'm telling the truth.
Or trying to be something that you are no longer are, like, you know what I mean? We were just discussing that.
Evolution.
Evolution is like people be scared to grow. You know what I mean? But anything that's not growing is dying. Anything that's not growing is dying.
Man, think about it. When we was listening to hip hop when we first started, man, them was grown folks.
Yeah.
So they was saying some shit that's why it sounded like, oh, you make sense. Scarface, we make sense. You grown as hell. You know what I'm saying? Not saying ain't nobody started young.
Bro, but Jay-Z was grown.
That's what it was back then for
Jay-Z
sure.
was grown.
That's what I'm saying. All of them was grown. Anybody that we love was grown.
They were all grown.
Anybody that we love right now still be grown for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Grown.
Yeah, man. Little baby. Everybody grown now. People have of age, you know what I'm saying? And it take that so I can say something. You know what I'm saying? We gotta give time for these young folks to grow. We be on them so grace. Early, like, give them grace, man. Let them grow. Like, everybody ain't finna have a classic album on the first one. Everybody got to grow, dog. So you got to let them grow up and go through some shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you can see some good music. Let them learn. Some people learning in the game because the internet's so fast and they can blow up so overnight to where, shit, I'm learning as I go. And you got to let them go. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't, y'all be saying stuff about, even I've been heard some shit about Sexy Red, like, y'all can't say that. Y'all don't know what tomorrow bring. You know what I'm saying? That girl taking care of families and doing all type of shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Some dope shit. Like, she be on the thing with her. They got 2 baby daddies locked up right now. She lawyers all the time. She's really helping and all that.
Free my
she
baby
on that.
daddy. She on that.
She for real. And we looking at it like it's some kind of ratchet thing. She ain't worried about none of y'all. Like, them numbers go up. Let's quit playing with me because we going to get that bag. And I will grow up. I would do more different shit. Y'all don't know who I'm taking care of. I'm back in here buying the kids this, doing, man, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is grown folk music. I ain't say gonna quit letting your kids watch Tip Drill. You shouldn't have let them watch Tip Drill. That wasn't on you.
That wasn't on you.
I sure watching that.
I was watching
Thank you. Definitely.
BT Uncut.
Grown folk shit, though. You know
I was
what I'm
watching
saying?
it.
And grown folk mean grown. You know what I'm saying? And you know when you grown. You know what I'm saying? You know when your kids grown. But some people can listen to that around their kids. And kids still know, like, shit, I got tennis practice in the middle.
Because they parents still
that ain't what I do.
So, did Nike ever break bread with Air Force Ones?
Did who?
Nike. Give me 2 pair.
I was a kid. But
You know what I'm saying?
it wasn't, if they did break bread, it wasn't no break bread. Like the impact that it did.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Like
that's because we
seriously.
made the song. We made a song. We ain't thinking like we wasn't thinking like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if they were like, we need a song for our shoe.
Yeah.
Now I see you deserve something. But y'all made the motherfucking song. Then y'all shot the video, and then y'all like, then now you want something? All right, bet. I'm gonna give you what you. We weren't even thinking that far until we heard like MTV say, "Oh hell no, that look like a Nike commercial."
Oh yeah.
And we was like, damn, we didn't even think that far. We was so on culture that we didn't even think that far. How that video, we just said that video raw. We was just all we was thinking about. You know, when come back that shit on VHS and shit, or a little DVD, whichever one. I don't know. I might be fucked up. You feel me? But I'm talking that motherfucker come back and we watch it yourself before it come out.
Yeah.
Like man, that motherfucker. We had nothing that crispy. That's that motherfucker. Crisp. That was no pun intended.
Nah, but that's what
crispy.
It was. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to use it.
Immediately,
You know, I
yes.
got to use it.
Nah, but I mean,
I
but
wanted to
it's
say
like,
that shit.
no, listen, man.
I had to say that shit.
I was inspired.
Sometimes you got to say that shit.
I've been inspired. You know what I mean? When y'all had, it was funny because in Memphis, we called them Icy Whites. And at the time, when y'all had the Air Force Ones, I had an independent song called Icy Whites.
Yeah,
that was
I
going
remember
at
that.
the
Y'all
same time.
talking about Air Force Ones?
Air Force Ones.
Icy Whites.
They got some Uptown song. They was Uptown in Harlem. They got because we got them from how we wore them was from being up there. Because in St. Louis, we was wearing classic Reeboks, K-Swiss.
Yeah.
If you go all white, you know what I'm saying? Like we wasn't wearing Air Force Ones. Some people was. We wore Dope Man Nikes. Some people wore Air Force Ones. You know what I'm saying? The ones that did, them was some exclusive motherfuckers. Those niggas who got out of St. Louis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like and saw some other shit, but it wasn't really a Midwest thing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Is there, I gotta ask you this, is there ever going to be a reunion album between all of y'all together?
Shit, I don't know.
You don't know?
It could be. That'd be fun.
I just think like when I see, because you know right now, a lot of the OG artists are the ones that are selling out arenas.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that none of the younger artists are doing that, because some of them are, but they're just saying, I think Ice-T made a statement like, okay, a lot of the younger artists are canceling some dates, and a lot of the older artists are actually selling out arenas. And I know Wu-Tang's back out there. I know LL's out there. And those guys are way older than you guys. But I'm just saying, like, but I just think like the people I would love to see, a tour with all of y'all together. You know what I mean? I really would, man, because I just you guys inspire me and inspire a generation. You know what I'm saying? That is like, man.
Oh man, that'd be dope, man. You know what I mean?
Man, like, you know what I mean? Because the first thing Nelly said in the country grammar was from St. Louis to Memphis. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, a lot
and that was like, it just that just resonated. You know what I mean? Like, so and people don't realize that St. Louis is just a 3-hour drive
right up the street.
Right up the street. You know what I mean? From Memphis, some of the Memphis radio stations pick up in like Sykeston, Missouri, and stuff like that or whatever. So
and y'all say her in there too, like that for real too.
Yeah, so it's always been a kinship of culture between the two markets. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to put that out, man. I noticed also too, man, that you kind of took a different approach with your music, your new music, like the second time around. You know what I mean? It's not available on the platforms. You got to go to your website to get it.
Oh, yeah. It's exclusive on the website. It's more of a merchandise, more of a memorabilia type of thing. But it's also, I'm building my own network. You know what I'm saying? My own people till they figure it out.
Yeah.
When the streams figure it out, you know what I'm saying? When the streams figure it out, because I just think they need to divvy it up in a different manner.
They do.
When they do it, I'll be back on there. But I got stuff on there. I got a few singles and things of that nature going there. But it's for singles. I keep my album as like, you know what I'm saying? Buy merchandise and you get this. You know what I'm saying? Buy a documentary, buy my documentary, and you get a free album that come with it. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. It come with stuff. Like if I'm trying to do these short films and docs and stuff like that, it come with a soundtrack, and that's where I sneak my albums in at.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But no, I do got an album. It's available on newmurph.com.
Yes, sir.
It's called Second Time Around. I love it, man. Ain't nothing like speaking the truth, you know what I'm saying? But it's really like, it's like 30 years of information, you know what I'm saying? Because I really don't say a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like when we was making songs, we was thinking just not jam. If the song was about that pillow, we just talking about pillows. You know what I'm saying? Like if the song is about that chair, we talking about chair.
The music led.
Yeah,
it was led by music.
Led by music was what we
antics that they do in today's market.
You just wouldn't let nobody in. You just wouldn't let nobody in. You know what I'm saying? So I literally, answer questions, of course, like what you asked and all that about reunions and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Instead of talking about it, I put it through the music. I got a lot of fan-driven things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? I got a homage song to my fans. Yeah. That's super dope. I don't even call them fans no more. They, straight family. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Immediately, yes.
It don't even sound right when I say fans. You know what I'm saying? Because we all grown as hell, so it ain't fans. Because fans is short. Fans is short for fanatics. So when fanatics used to, it ain't that no more. It's like, oh man, I've been waiting to see you, man, for 30 years. Like, this is my first concert, Murph concert, period. Or, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you get a million trillion stories, and it's so different to see us grown going to the mailbox. It's different. I love it. You know what I'm saying? So
when you go to the mailbox, there are checks in there. Immediately checks.
Oh, a lot of
you know what I'm saying?
You gotta literally talk for people who need the music, the ones that complain about the other music. I got something for you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just you're in the club. You're in the club for 3.5 hours, man. It's 21 and a half hours left, man. What you gonna do? What you gonna listen to? What you gonna clean up to? What you gonna go to the family reunion to? What you gonna drive to? Because you can't ride to everything. You're gonna get too turned up, hit something. You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of music on there. We go different waves and different roller coasters.
Immediately, yes.
I love it though. Second time around, it's available. Murphy Lee TV on YouTube. Go get that. See a few videos and things. But newmurph.com will get you that thing. I'm on one.
Hey man, newmurph.com.
Go get it, man.
Go get you some.
Yes, sir.
Right now, man. Immediately.
Yes, sir. Or you can text me too, 314-408-TIX. That's 408-TIX, 314-408-TIX. You know what I'm saying?
You see it right here on your screen.
Yeah, he dope. He gonna put that thing
right there.
Right there.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yes, sir.
Right there.
Yes, sir.
Right there.
Yes, sir. So text me, leave your name, your city, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll get right back to you. Is it me? Yes, it's me. So if it might take a little longer than you thought.
Indeed, man. Listen, man, I just want to thank you for your time.
Man. I appreciate you, my brother.
Man, Murph Dirty, the legend, the Grammy winning, the wave starting, the whole Midwest vibe, bro. Listen, man. Salute, respect, roses, man.
Vibes,
thank you so much, man, for all of the ism, you know what I mean, that you give them. You know what I mean? And shout out to Kawan, shout out to Nelly, shout out to Ali, shout out to all of y'all out there, man. Much
whole lot of St. Louis.
Indeed, man. We'll be right back like we left something. It's Immediately Kinfolk Podcast.
Immediately Kinfolk.
Immediately Murph.
Shout out Elmo's Pizza. What you know about that?
Yeah.
Immediately Kinfolk.
Give it up to Murph.
Hey, that ain't that too funny, man.
Murph is going to be comedian, man. He's
crazy.
always been just super funny, you know what I mean? Super laid back, like, you know what I mean? Not taking anything too serious, man, but definitely, you got to take his work and what he's done serious, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this man definitely is a real king in his craft, you know what I mean? And I give him respect and roses every time I see him.
He part of a legendary crew, too, you know what I mean?
Legendary, man.
Put a whole section on, you know what I mean?
Man, seriously.
The whole Midwest, you know what I'm saying?
And I like the comments he was saying about Sexy Red and, you know, how he embraces the youth from the U City. I think that's dope because a lot of times OGs, you know, they get into their feelings about the young chillin', you know what I mean? And
we don't want to listen to this.
What they talking about?
A lot of people want to down the throne, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Let somebody else have this seat too, bro.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Don't down the throne.
Keep it up for all them.
For sure, man.
Be sexy.
Indeed, man. We got more Immediately Kinfolk Podcast coming up. Just chill.
Immediately Kinfolk. Immediately Kinfolk.
Well, it's my favorite time of the show, guys.
Oh, my.
It's the time when we show the immediately yeses and immediately knows of social media and online. And I mean, this content will just never stop. You know what I mean?
It writes itself.
It just writes itself, man. It just writes itself. Hey,
comedy gold in them joints, right?
Seriously, man. Like these videos we're getting ready to show you. It's the Immediately Yes, Immediately No show. Let's go.
What is the first word that comes to your mind when you look at me?
Hey, Georgie. Want a balloon? Want a float? Want a balloon, Georgie?
Immediately Kinfolk.
Standing on Grizness. Standing on Grizness. You know, this is the part where we talk, you know, we talked to my brother Dirty Fresh right here about sports. And luckily today he's actually here in the flesh. Professor Fresh is here. Coach Fresh Tell us about what's going on in sports today.
Man, let's start off with Team USA, man. They just took another L. They just lost
Immediately
again.
What?
So right now they're in the losers bracket officially.
Losers.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so man, I mean that's what you get when they send that C team, you know?
2 is not a winner, and 3 nobody remembers.
Indeed, with speed, indeed.
Wow,
man. Like,
What's the guy that they're really making the guy Noah Lyles making his comment really seem to be true, you know, about the USA, you know, the basketball players from America not being the world champions.
It's still our C team though, so
it's the C team though, but still at the same time.
But
man,
I mean, it's
you
not
can't make no
helping the
excuses.
case.
You can't
It's
make
not helping
excuses,
the
man.
case.
Yeah.
No excuses, man. I see
Excuses
people.
are useless.
Excuses are useless. Look, come on, team is USA. What are we doing, man?
Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, I'm not gonna wear the jersey.
Got screwed over there looking like Jordan.
That's why he didn't get the $80 million.
Seriously, man. Like
Team America.
But let's talk about some W's. Deion Sanders just had another W.
Yes,
Yeah, man.
yes,
Don't
yes.
play with them boys.
Whatever you do, don't play with him, man.
Colorado.
He told you what he was gonna do. He came, he saw, and he conquered. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
man.
2 in a row, and his son is looking flawless, man.
Don't
His son,
play with him.
Man, don't whatever you do, don't play with that boy.
Man,
you understand me?
That's
I
Tom
think
Brady.
His off-season regimen with Tom Brady, man. I mean, this man looks great out there on the field. He looking like men amongst boys.
Hey, he looking like, man, go ahead and get his jersey ready, get his contract ready. 'cause
Immediately,
he outta here.
yes.
No, he gone. He
Yeah, I
done.
need
Right
the
now,
jersey,
they're
man.
saying he in the Heisman hunt already, all 2 games. So
Travis Hunter too, though.
yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Not play with that. He played like 129 snaps.
Yeah, both sides of the ball playing that Iron Man football.
Yeah,
I
play with
respect
I
that.
love it,
going
man.
crazy.
I completely love it, man.
Let me ask y'all this: do you think that he would be able to play on both sides of the ball on the next level, though?
Heavens, no.
Never seen it.
they're not gonna do it.
Immediately no.
For sure, for sure.
It's just at a professional level, you know, it becomes too much of a liability.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like getting hurt. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the best ability is availability. We always say, and it's like, man, both sides. You got to pick a side.
No.
Indeed.
You know what I mean?
Indeed.
You don't have to pick a side. I feel like. Shout out to everybody that was out of Memphis too at the Southern Heritage Classic. That was a lot of fun out there
Indeed
in Memphis
it was.
last week, man. We had a good time out
Turkey
there. man.
leg.
You know, indeed.
Big turkey
been talking about
legs.
turkey legs ever since then.
50-yard line with a turkey leg. Hey, man. Shout out to my Lakers, man. We
Who
just
did
got to
Lakers
pick
just-
up, man.
Who did the Lakers just pick
Christian
up?
Wood,
guess.
man.
I guess.
Come on, this guy.
I mean, hey man,
You get excited about Bo.
They beat my Grizzlies, man. I'm still in my
I mean,
feelings
that's
about
fair.
that.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Still in my feelings right now.
you know, I
That's
don't
fair.
really. I just wonder why we're still hitting crickets right now.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I hear crickets right now from the Memphis Grizzlies.
Come on,
Come on,
Memphis.
man.
Like, are we done?
It's a
Are
glaring
we
hole.
done or we finished?
Are we finished? Are we done?
It's a glaring hole that
Whoa.
needs to be addressed immediately.
Yes.
What
the
are we
three.
doing at the 3 spot, man?
What are we doing?
What's going on?
What are
somebody?
we doing?
Like, come on, man. Can we get a real reputable 3?
What we doing?
What are we doing, Memphis Grizzlies? I got questions. I really got questions, man. But we'll address those questions and more as we continue on with the Immediately Kinfolk Podcast.
Immediately Kinfolk. Immediately Kinfolk.
So let's get right into the current situation. What's going on around the nation and with our city situation.
Man.
What happened at the FedEx Forum in Memphis, Tennessee? Let's address it. Okay. First of all, you have a gun inside of the FedEx Forum.
Man.
Indeed.
Immediately no.
Somebody's fired. Let's go ahead and say
Immediately
that. The
fired.
whole security staff is fired.
Everybody's fired.
Everybody.
You know, like I don't agree with that at all. I said this on my Instagram and I'm gonna repeat it here. Okay. I feel like when you go to a boxing match, right?
Yeah.
If you ever been to a championship boxing match, you see that it's already fights. There's fights in the crowd.
Right.
There are fights going on around because the energy of the whole place is just riled up. Everybody's riled up, right?
Yeah.
I think the music, you know, that's going on in the arena, you know what I mean? I feel like it kind of it has something to do with the energy because LL Cool J was just at the FedEx Forum. There were no guns.
Well, yeah,
You know what I mean?
It's two things can be right at the same time, right? Exactly what you said. It's the music. The music is gonna bring out a certain element, right?
Yeah.
And then y'all know what's going on in Memphis, man. It's a whole lot of cliques and crews and all that. And then you bring all those cliques and crews under one roof. It's a powder keg right
bound
to
to
your
go
rope.
down.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, sometime I want to address this too, like stuff like that are happening, and people will be like, "Oh, the city." It wasn't the city.
It's not the city.
It was those two dudes who got into it with each other. You know what I mean?
Indeed.
So the actions of why does like the actions of a few bad apples always reflect on the whole city? You know what I mean?
Because we are in a social media day and age where everything's over perpetuated to 1,000 because of Instagram. And the thing is, like, and every time you hear something, it's like out of Memphis, it's like we're becoming the new Chirac. Okay, it's like, and I'm not happy with that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be one of the OGs. Is right now I want to say, bro, like that shit's not cool.
At all.
It's not cool for our city to be, oh man, we one of the most dangerous cities in the world. That's not cool to me. I should think we should strive to be that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think we got to be pushing peace. We need to be putting on some peace concerts. We need to be doing some things that are just like, because sometimes I just feel like, as far as Memphians, when things happen like that, oh, that's just Memphisan. And sometimes it just is, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like
accustomed to it.
It is.
Yeah, we like jaded from
You
it.
got to think, because even at our ball games, we scream whoop that trick. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Kids, old people, white people, black, everybody scream whoop that trick. So it's like the culture in Memphis.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like we on one hand we want to be proud of it. Yeah, I'm from Memphis. You know, we don't buy that. But then when something happens, then we want to say, oh man, we're just going too far. Like, we can't have it both ways, y'all.
Yeah,
we can't celebrate the ignorance, and then when the ignorance happens, we can't be like, oh man, you know, this is terrible. You know, we got to nip it in the bud. You know what I mean?
I'ma say this though, the young man that did get shot at the arena.
Yeah, CEO Jizzle.
That boy finna catch some M's.
Yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely.
Oh, he definitely.
Shoot the brakes off the folk man. What?
How did the gun get in here?
Immediately, yes.
What?
But the only thing about it, he definitely can sue. The only thing about it though, he was the one with the chain with the dude. What's
Lamigo? Yeah.
Lamigo chain.
That's the thing right there.
It's like now there's a motive. There's like, it becomes like, okay, even though he was shot,
it's the gun in the arena.
You know what I mean? The gun's in the
Liability.
arena. That's liability in the arena for sure.
I'm just
You know what I
saying.
mean?
I ain't saying it's right,
Okay,
but I'm just saying.
But I feel you though. It's like
That's the case.
it's the energy you put out there. You know what I'm saying? In the universe, it always comes back.
Oh,
you know
it's
what I'm
gonna come
saying?
back and get you.
It's coming back and get you. So what if I'm FedEx for him? I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Now here you are posing with Lamigo's chain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
In the court of law, they're just not going to stand
They're gonna have to cut
The judge is going to say immediately no.
They're gonna have to cut that check though. You know
That's like that boy, the boy that was doing all this.
Hey, he gonna try to phone.
He gonna be doing that in the joint. What's the boy?
That was YSL Juju.
He got life, no parole.
He got life.
And then the judge said
Immediately,
He tried to do
he
it.
didn't care. Man. He was trying
in there going.
He was juking.
That man was in there slick juking, trying
I
to do
don't
these
know,
moves,
man. That's unfortunate.
Hey, he tried his best. He tried his best, man.
It was off there, Europe, wasn't it?
It was an
Man,
immediate
it was
fail.
off something, man.
And I get it, man. Who wants to spend the rest of their life behind jail? Man, nobody wants. And he just
I'm being in too. I'm being in too like
A for effort, man.
A for effort, but it's like, bro, you did murder someone
on camera.
On camera. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. Like, let's keep that same energy or whatever. Stand on that. You know what I'm saying?
That would kill me about these guys, man. They claim to be so gangster, so tough. They ready to kill, some ready to throw their whole life away. When they get in front of their judge, though, then they want to cry and boo-boo
Pass
and all
out,
that.
no, whatever.
What happened to your gangster, my boy?
Keep the gangster going.
What happened to your gangster?
Take it all the way to jail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Immediately no, though.
Yes, man.
Immediately
All the way
And
immediately.
one thing about it, which y'all better know, it ain't no guns in jail.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? So if you gangster on the
blazing
streets,
that
we gonna
thing.
see how gangster you is when you get behind that wall and see what's really going on. You did.
Amen. Say, man.
I'm gonna stay out here.
It's
where it's
immediately
nice and
no. I need
safe.
to be immediately free.
Immediately free.
Immediately.
Immediately peace. I come in peace. Okay?
I come in peace. Nah, man.
But you know, I seen some hair getting pulled.
Oh yeah.
That was hair being pulled in the form.
K Carbon.
K Carbon.
K Carbon definitely.
K Carbon booked up. Has said, hold on now.
She had some grievances she had to take care of.
Kim's Dollhouse Collection or something
Gave
like
it a
that.
2-piece, no bitch.
I know you ain't got my hair on.
You done stole my hair?
Oh, hell
Immediately
no.
snatched the wig off her head.
Immediately bop bop.
Yeah, take a 2-piece and get his wig
Well
back.
then, I said she is.
And she
really
performed that night, didn't she?
She performed twice.
Immediately.
Round 2.
Round 2, man. I'm talking about
The opposite.
2 pieces of biscuit, pie pies, churches. I don't know how you want.
No, definitely.
Jack Purtles. God damn. I said, wow.
Shout out to K Carbon, man.
Shout out to K Carbon, man. I ain't mad at you, man.
I guess they had the wrong one.
I mean, it's on Sunday.
I guess she had the wrong one.
Hey, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Shout out to K Carbon, though, man. I love you, K Carbon.
Nah, we mess with K Carbon. We got a couple of jumps with her on her records or whatever.
Don't touch her wig, though.
Hey,
Whatever you do.
Don't play with K Carbon wigs, man.
Do not play with her.
She got the Dre Beach to put on you. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed, man. Speaking of females too, man, I seen that Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion just dropped their new
that bongos.
Yeah. What do y'all think about bongos?
I feel like it came a little late in the season. You know what I mean? It felt like a beginning of the summer, spring type of record. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And as we going into the fall season, it's kind of
I can feel that.
It's like, to me, it's a good visual.
The video dope.
The video
got
is
shine,
fire.
I mean.
You know what I'm saying? But the song left me a little bit underwhelmed.
But you know what? That song, I think it's more of like the Caribbean vibe. Like I can see, the little joints where Rihanna and them wear the little outfits and be in a parade. They gonna be bumping that joint.
But I I know I can recognize a hit record in that market as well as in hip hop. You know what I mean? I just don't. I think it's a cool record. I don't think it's a hit. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that
because she's known for coming with mega smashes. She's been murking all the features and all that stuff. That's so coming behind that. I don't know if that's gonna be the
no, not for. I don't think for the community ourselves. No.
I feel you.
I would have loved for her to come with a record for the street.
I feel that. But speaking of the streets,
what up?
Lotto and Sexy Red redid the peaches and eggplants.
Smashed it, and they smashed it. Yeah, smashed it. Hit record. Now see, that's the energy.
How do you feel about that?
I think the energy is great. That's a hit record. Shout out to who's that? Nuno.
Big Sexy.
Who was that? Whose song is that? That's
Young Nudie.
That's Young Nudie. Shout out to 21 Nudie. Lotto, she did her thing when they joined the beats crazy. Sexy came with more ear porn. You know what I mean?
EP.
She got that EP going.
Now y'all know me. I'm woke folk, man. I got to speak my mind on this now.
Talk your stuff,
Let me ask y'all this, man. Do y'all? I ain't even feel. I feel like the same thing that drill music is doing for the young males. I feel like that whore rap is doing the same thing for young ladies, especially as a man that has a daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like. I mean, I'm all for, women being themselves and expressing themselves sexually, but, man, it's like you say, man, it's ear porn at this point.
I can't even take credit for that. Shout out to Queen. She named that ear porn. It is ear porn. It's like ear porn music, and it is true. Like, I don't want my daughter to be listening to it whatsoever. Yeah. And at the end of the day, I don't think, and I like when certain teachers are using it as well.
Now,
like, to be able
good perspective on that though. I did see that with the teacher though.
Yeah.
But something Murphy Lee said though that I thought was a good point out though. I mean, we listen to Uncle Luke and hey, shake that ass, bitch, and let me see. So it's like it's okay when the men do it, but when the women do it, and then as parents having do it, I got two myself, but we police. My baby's Baby Shark doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all in us. You still got to raise your parents. You can't let the TV, the YouTubes, and all that raise your kids. So it's like
the platforms on parents.
But that's cool in the house. But one thing about it, them kids got to leave the house.
This is true too.
You know what I mean? And we all know all parents ain't built the same. You know what I'm saying? And to your point, Uncle Luke and all that, but then at what point do we mature and move on past that? You know what I mean?
It's rough.
Because we can't keep saying well, they did it. I hate that excuse. Well, they did it, or he did it, or she did. No, bro. Like let's deal for what it really is. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
I feel where you coming from.
I say this too. Like now with Lotto, one thing I notice a lot. Like every time we see Lotto, it's like she was licking on the plum on the video. She on the mic, doing gestures as if it's,
So let me.
And I think that's a bit much from what we saw from her and the younger style. But it's just I'm
gonna give you this one. Lil' Kim, right?
Yeah.
Lil' Kim, she was raunchy and all this stuff too, right? But also Lil' Kim had bars.
Yeah,
and nowadays it's like the women, they just raunchy with no bars.
Yeah, they just saying.
So it's no balance at all. It's just straight slut me out. You know what I'm saying? It's straight slut music. Lil' Kim, she was slutty and all that too, but she had bars. It was a balance.
It was classy ratchet.
I ain't gonna say that she was ratchet, but she just had some bars to balance herself out.
I feel that.
Immediately.
So that's just my woke folk on that one, man.
Nah, indeed, bro. It's definitely a different day and age out here, man. You know what I mean? And but why don't y'all let us know what y'all feel about it? I love to know what your viewers think about this, man. Hit us up, immediatelykinfolk.com, and let us know what y'all think about it. Hit our socials up, Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. We would love to know what your take is on this, man. All right? Indeed, man. We got more on the way. It's Immediately Kinfolk Podcast.
Indeed.
Immediately Kinfolk.
Coffee with my kinfolk. Coffee with my kinfolk. Alright. Soon as I wake, start my day with positivity. Coffee with my kinfolk.
It's an inspiration for your situation. A cup full of positivity with me, and my coffee is always blackjack, nothing but big facts plus tax. Listen, you can't sit and worry about the how and the when. Your job is to just do your part on your end, my friend. Let God or the universe worry about the how and the when. Okay? You just be prepared for the when. Okay? Stop racking your brain about trying to figure out how. Do everything you can, and then God gonna do everything you can. And don't faint. That's the coffee. Subscribe to my Buy Coffee with Kinfolk.com. Buy some merch, buy some mugs. Y'all show some love. Y'all be blessed like y'all be blessed. Let them suckers have all the rest.
Immediately Kinfolk.
Immediately Kinfolk Podcast, man, has come to an end of another great show. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Shout out to Murphy Lee, man, who came through and blessed us, man. We appreciate Murph Dirt coming through, man. Shout out to DJ Flipmillionz, man, always holding us down, man. And shout out to you, the viewer.
You there.
Hey, shout out to Worldstar.
Worldstar.
Shout out to Worldstar for always holding us down like 4 flats in the dough, man. Dirty Fresh, so I'm glad to have you here in the flesh, man.
Great to be here, man.
Yeah, man.
Another one like the other one, man.
Another one like the other one, man. DeRone, Payne, congratulations. Get you a new house, don't you, man?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Buying back the block, man.
Free on these folks.
Indeed. Shout out to my wife, Queen. 21 years together, man.
Come on, Black Love.
Shout out to that, man.
Clap that. Hold on, man.
Indeed.
21 years.
21 years. Thank you very much. 21 years, man. 21 years. 21 years,
Big
man.
queen.
And shout out to y'all again, man, the viewers, for watching us. Next week's episode is going to be great, man. It's going to be dope. So you want to make sure you tune in and tap in, man. It's been Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. Shout out to Worldstar. Worldstar, appreciate y'all for holding us down like 4 flats in the doormat. And we do got a big announcement coming up for all our viewers. We'll be able to see us in some other places, too. Just wait. It's coming. It's on the way, man. Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. Y'all be blessed like y'all be blessed. And let them suckers have all the rest. You did.
Immediately Kinfolk.
Immediately, I walk up in the room, these hoes choose on me repeatedly. HIJK element, no, she can see the P in me.